We live in a world where the relentless push for speed and output is suffocating us. Every day, we're urged to move faster, to achieve more, to be everywhere at once. The relentless pressure to do it all has distorted our perception of what truly matters. But what if I told you that the secret to real productivity isn't doing more? It's doing less, but with more intention, focus, and strength of character. It's time to step away from the frantic pace and embrace a new way of working, a way that allows you to truly excel, to create with mastery, and to maintain a life that is grounded in purpose, not panic. We've been sold a lie. The idea that productivity is simply about activity. It's not. It's about the depth of the work you do, not the breadth of your to-do list. It's about your ability to stay focused, to choose wisely, and to embrace quality over quantity. It's about working at the right pace, with clarity and resilience. But how can we reclaim this lost art? How can we break free from the illusion of busyness and find the true measure of our worth? Let's explore the power of doing less, and doing it with precision, patience, and a sense of purpose. Doing fewer things with intention. In a world that constantly demands more of us, there's a deep strength in choosing to do less. It's counterintuitive, I know. We've been taught that to be valuable, we need to be in constant motion. But let's face the truth. Spreading yourself thin is not the path to mastery. It's the path to mediocrity. Think about the most successful people you know. Are they constantly juggling 10 projects at once, or do they focus their energy on the few things that truly matter? There's an incredible power in saying no to things that don't align with your deepest purpose. When you narrow your focus to the most meaningful tasks, you free up your energy to apply to those that will truly make a difference. You stop scattering your attention and start channeling it like a laser beam, cutting through distractions and creating work that is unmatched in quality. The key here is not just doing less, but doing fewer things with purpose. Every task you take on should serve a larger goal, one that is aligned with your values and your vision for the life you're building. And when you direct your energy in this way, something miraculous happens. You move closer to mastery and farther from burnout. Work at a natural pace and own it. We've all felt the strain of trying to keep up with an artificially fast pace, the constant rush to finish tasks, to meet deadlines, to hustle until we drop. It's exhausting and ultimately unsustainable, but it's also a trap. There's wisdom in nature, in the rhythms of the seasons. Just as plants don't bloom year-round, we too must acknowledge the importance of working at a natural pace. Some seasons of life require hard work and intense focus. Others demand rest, reflection, and recalibration. Imagine you're a craftsman, building something that will last. You can't rush perfection. You don't throw together pieces in haste. Instead, you embrace the ebb and flow of effort and rest, understanding that the work you're putting in today will be the foundation for a stronger tomorrow. And sometimes, the most valuable thing you can do is step back, reassess, and wait for the right moment to strike. This is what true productivity looks like, not the frantic, endless grind, but a calculated, patient approach where your energy is spent wisely. You become selective about when to go hard and when to pull back. You learn to work in seasons, knowing that even rest is a part of the journey. Obsess over quality, not speed. There's an unspoken truth in the world of high achievers. Speed is often the enemy of excellence. While the world encourages you to rush, to churn out more and more, the wise few know that true success comes from obsessing over quality. This principle is rooted in a deep understanding of the human condition. We are not machines, and when we treat ourselves as such, we suffer. When we focus solely on speed and efficiency, we lose sight of the very thing that gives our work its meaning, the depth of thought, the care, and the craftsmanship that goes into it. Ask yourself this: what would happen if, instead of rushing through your tasks, you took the time to do them, right? What if, instead of looking at your calendar and seeing a mountain of tasks, you saw a handful of projects, each one more important than the last, and you gave each one the attention it truly deserved? To obsess over quality is to be intentional with your time. It's to recognize that true productivity isn't about doing things quickly, it's about doing them right. It's about having the courage to take your time, to perfect your craft, to create something that stands the test of time. The world has become obsessed with instant results, but history shows us that the greatest works of art, science, and business were built on patience, precision, and a commitment to excellence over speed. Embrace the wisdom of simplicity. One of the most powerful tools in reclaiming your productivity is learning the art of strategic negligence. This isn't about neglecting your responsibilities. It's about understanding that not everything deserves your attention. When we're constantly bombarded with tasks, emails, and meetings, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But the key to staying focused on your goals is learning to ignore the noise, the distractions, the trivial things that may seem urgent but ultimately don't serve your mission. Simplicity is the antidote to overwhelm. It's about focusing on fewer, more meaningful tasks and executing them with precision. This is a principle rooted in wisdom, the wisdom to recognize what's truly important and the courage to let go of the rest. The real cost of burnout. We are witnessing a crisis of burnout, not because people aren't working hard enough, but because we've distorted our understanding of what work should be. We've been led to believe that constant busyness equals productivity, and this is simply not true. Burnout is the price we pay when we sacrifice our mental and physical well-being at the altar of productivity. When we become addicted to the hustle, when we equate our worth with the number of tasks we can check off, we lose sight of our humanity. The relentless pressure to do more, faster, only exhausts us and leaves us with little to show for it. To break free from this cycle, we must redefine productivity, not as a never-ending race against the clock, but as a journey of thoughtful, deliberate effort. We must focus on outcomes, not activity, quality, not speed, and we must be willing to step away from the noise and find the space to truly create. The life of a man who embraces these principles is a life of quiet strength. His value is not measured by the volume of his output, but by the depth of his work. He's not driven by the need to prove himself to others, but by the desire to live with purpose, to create with excellence, and to maintain his integrity in all that he does. This is the path of the true craftsman, the man who has learned that the slow burn is often far more powerful than the rapid blaze. It's the way of the wise, who understand that life is not a race, but a journey to be traveled with intention and care. This is the lost art of productivity, not the frantic pursuit of busyness, but the pursuit of mastery, of purpose, of excellence. And it's time we reclaimed it. You don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to do everything. Choose what matters. Work with patience and focus. Create with intention. And above all, honor the process. Because in the end, it's not about how much you do. It's about what you leave behind. And when you do this, when you embrace the quiet, disciplined path of slow productivity, you'll find that not only do you accomplish more, but you also become a man who is truly proud of what he's built and who he's become. Think about whether this channel is worthy of getting your love and support. If it is, don't hesitate. We will meet in the next video. Until then, keep evolving.